Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. I am Amber for those of you that are new to my channel, and if you're returning, I want to welcome you back. Thank you in advance for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to this video, to this channel. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs for the month of November. If you would like to book a personal reading, the information to do so is always found below in the description box. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. Pisces, I am really happy for you because the energy in your pre-shuffle is very indicative of something arriving that is very much so deserved, okay? Something that makes you happy, something that brings you a level of contentment. I was feeling a really big Venus energy around you. So this could have something to do with a Taurus or a Libra, or it could have something to do with a relationship, a marriage, a commitment. This could have something to do with your children. For some of you guys too, I was feeling that there could have been something that transpired during Taurus season or Libra season, which we're coming out of. And it's been a bit of a battle. It's been a bit of a challenge. I feel like you have definitely had to re-examine the motives of others in regards to this. For a lot of you guys, this change that is upon you has for a while felt like a disruption, but more so because you weren't prepared for this level of happiness, for this level of fulfillment that you're about to achieve. But I'm definitely feeling like moving into, the middle of November, the end of November, you're going to be very much so at peace, okay? But let's go ahead and get right into it. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, thank you for allowing me to thank you for using me as a vessel to give Pisces messages for their highest good only. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the month of November. All right, let's get into it. Spirit, what's the strongest energy or message for Pisces in the month of November? What is the strongest message or energy for Pisces? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, the bond deepens. Bottom of the deck, you have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I was definitely feeling an energy that Pisces, you could be dealing with another air sign. This could involve an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I said that in the beginning as far as Libra goes, but I definitely was also picking up like an Aquarian, Gemini energy as well. I feel like there have been there has been maybe like a most recently, I feel like you've been communicating more with a particular individual, okay, or that's what's on the horizon, okay. And this could have been someone in the past that what held back communication, was very quiet, reserved, more so in like an observing type of energy. This could have even been you, especially if you have air in any of your major placements in your natal chart. But you're definitely moving forward, okay. Something is moving forward. In your pre-shuffle, I remember seeing like the Ten of Swords, which is Gemini energy, but regardless of the signs, I more so feel like whatever difficulties you had experienced about this new plan, this new transition, this new chapter that you're opening up in your life, the most difficult time has already passed, okay? Or, leaving out of Libra season, that the most difficult time, the challenges and things of that nature surrounding like your thought process, just being okay in your mental space about what is happening, that's going to be moving into a calmer and more accepting space, okay? Tell me about the people, person, or situation surrounding Pisces. You deserve love. You are lovable. Okay. Bottom of the deck, it didn't change. Let go of control issues. Okay. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I'm also feeling an energy of, you know, some of like, there's an energy of like clutter, but I don't really like feel or see physical clutter. I more so feel and see mental clutter, emotional clutter. These things are going to be aired out and released. And we're in a new moon right now, so that could have a lot to do with it, right? You're going to be very much so affected by the Mercury retrograde, especially when it comes to like your communication, the way that you express yourself, because this Mercury retrograde is taking place in Scorpio season, another water sign, but it's over on the 20th, which is just a couple of days shy of Sagittarius energy. So it's spot on. If you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, I definitely feel like this clutter is going to be cleared up. A path is going to be opening up for you as we're moving into Sagittarius season, which I believe begins on the 23rd of November. That could be of some sort of significance to you as well. Thanksgiving. Okay, could be of some sort of significance. I think that you're going to be finally reaping the harvest, setting the table, eating, okay, around that time. For some of you guys, you could be moving into a new home. I'm definitely getting an energy of that. Don't be surprised if there's like a release of emotion. If, you know, closer to the end of November, you're feeling very sensitive, okay, crying. You could be alone while you're doing this. Release it. Let it out. Let it out, Pisces. Tell me about getting to know each other. Ooh. 6th house in reverse. Okay, this is the house that is ruled by Virgo. Some of you guys could be releasing a air sign or a earth sign. Could be dealing with an earth or an air sign. But this is also too, I'm kind of feeling like there's certain things that are falling into place, doubling up. New opportunities are going to end up opening, especially in your work life. Okay, when it comes to your health, your service, your work, okay, your diet, even there are certain things that you're about to step into changing. It's an energy of like, you filled up your refrigerator with healthy food and then your schedule changed at work. So you've been eating in the fucking drive-through all month, you know, like it's that energy. It's like, but now you could, you know, for some of you guys, you could be moving closer to work. You could, you know, be spending more time at home. Some of you guys could have scored an opportunity to work from home, and this is going to end up opening an opportunity for you to pay more attention to self-care, to pay more attention to work, to you know, to go into work well rested. I definitely feel, like I said, I'm going to reiterate it because it's a very strong energy that whatever it is that you have been deserving, it is arriving. Tell me more about this situation. Some of you guys could be starting a business. And if you're starting a business, I definitely see a level of success, but I am also seeing that this is something that you need to do alone. Okay? For some of you guys too, you could be getting to know someone in the workplace, or you could have, you know, inquired about like a business partner. For some of you guys, I'm even picking up an energy of like getting to know your competition. Okay, with Aries here, the radical in the 10th house, reputation. Some of you guys could be leaving a particular job because a better opportunity has opened up for you, an opportunity where you can express yourself, be more courageous, creative, something that more so aligns with your life purpose, your life mission. There's a level of notoriety. There's a level of advancement. Some of you guys could also be experiencing some type of promotion at work. Tell me about you deserve love. Ooh. Okay. So you have Saturn here. You have the 8th house, okay, in reverse. So let's move back to the 6th house vibration. The 6th house shows up prior to the 7th house, right? The 6th house is, you know, it's an energy of creating a level of balance, creating a level of a routine, focusing on work, scheduling, things of that nature, so that you can have intimacy, so that you can have love, so that you can focus on things that are beautiful. With the 8th house being here in reverse, this is letting me know that right now you definitely are in a space where your life is probably lacking some level of intimacy, like in, you know, like for some of you guys, this isn't about like sex, love, intimacy. This is literally like coming out of an intense time, okay? So that you can first be by yourself, get to know yourself, and then start to focus on love, okay? Now, what also came out is Saturn. Communication is going to be an issue. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Communication could be an issue with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, even a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. Okay. Saturn is the energy of discipline, okay? It's about structure and time. But in this energy I'm in with you, I'm feeling like Saturn has more so been very present in the form of restrictions. Like I told you, it's like having the money you need to buy like the type of food that you want to put in your body, but being restricted in time to prepare that food. That's changing, okay? It's an energy of, you know, like having the money to go out and, you know, like redo your entire wardrobe, like buy new, you know, perfume, cologne, you know, buy new shoes, things of that nature, but never having the time or never having a relationship or a friendship that grants you the privilege of going out and wearing these clothes, smelling good, feeling good, that thing. With Saturn being in the center of your reading, this is letting me know that you are in like the heart of a test right now. Okay, but it's also an energy where restraints are being lifted off of you. Oh, that's crazy. I almost said restraints are being listed. For some of you guys, you're creating some level of boundary between you and possibly another water sign or an earth sign. You could be creating some level of a boundary between someone who has kind of like a stalkerish type of energy, some type of a obsession over you. There's some level of an unhealthy interaction that you've been having with someone, and I definitely feel like you're aiming to dead that. You're aiming to take more control over the energy that you exchange with someone or somebody. Tell me more about the situation, Spirit, for Pisces. So Neptune is out here as an issue. Neptune is your ruling planet. Now, it makes a lot of sense, though, because Pisces typically are very mystical, okay? They tend to think outside of the box. They can be very fantastical, be very empathetic, okay? But also, to Pisces, I tend to find them to be a bit self-sacrificing, especially being a mutable sign, okay? Now, when I think about Pisces in comparison to Sagittarius, right? Pisces, you know, is more immutable in the sense of their emotions. What does this mean? It's like if you're in a relationship with someone and you like to cuddle, but this person is more so of like a, hey, you know, like get off me, that type of thing, more restricting of the way that you give love, right? Pisces is willing to adjust the way that they pour love, okay? Being more tender, being more soft. And I don't mean that in, you know, like a rude way, but being more soft and approaching. Whereas like a Sagittarius, they're more mutable when it comes to their passions and expressions. So it's kind of that energy of like with a Sagittarius, I tend to find that Sagittarius can either be viewed as an extrovert or an introvert, just depending on the type of energy or environment that they're in. So it's like with a Sagittarius, you know, they could be very like rambunctious and loud and blunt and forward or whatever the case may be, very expressive. But if you catch a Sagittarius in the right environment, Sagittarius can also be very quiet, observant, reserved. This right now is something I feel like you're adjusting. This is the list of restrictions that you're kind of going through and checking off and deciding what you're taking with you into this new space, into this new path, you know, like into this new friendship, this new romance. For a lot of you guys, it is very much so like a loving energy, but I'm also feeling an energy of like parenting. Okay, so for some of you guys, you could right now be setting safe boundaries between you and your child, because I'm also getting that energy too with the 8th house being here in reverse. It's letting me know that for some of you guys, this very much so is separate from like your sex life. Okay, this is very separate from, you know, like your shadow side, right? If you're a mother or a father, you're a parent in one sense, right? But then, you know, you still date, possibly, you know, you still have some type of like relationship with, you know, the mother or father of your children. When the kids go to bed, you guys are entirely different people. So it's kind of like that separate, drawing the line, you know what I mean? Like I'm feeling an energy of like setting fucking bedtimes, like no, it's time for you to go to bed because I want to watch what I want to watch on TV. It's that type of energy. It's like being very tender with your child between 6 and 8 you know what I mean? And then it's like after 10, I'm going to do what it is that I desire to do. Like with Neptune being here as an issue, I feel like you're looking at both sides of this coin right now, and you haven't really found the comfort in whatever restriction it is that you're trying to set or establish, but you're on your way to doing so. Okay, Cancer is on the bottom of the deck. This is a mothering energy. This is about feelings. It's about being sympathetic. It's about comforts and nostalgia. It is about tenderness. Yeah, I was talking about tenderness. It's also about the nocturnal, right? Because this is the moon. The moon comes out in the nighttime. This is about certain things that maybe you've been doing in the dark that you're ready to start doing in the light. You could be in a relationship with someone where it had been kind of secretive, or you felt like you were being kept a secret or something of that nature. You could have even been in a relationship that you were keeping secret from your children, and now you're kind of, you know, drawing the line and figuring out, okay, what things am I willing to reveal to my children, to my family, right? And what things am I going to continue to keep secret, okay? And but it's about addressing your emotions about something. Tell me a little bit more about this. I feel like I should take that one. Ooh. North Node, destiny, soul school, learning curves, fulfillment, your life purpose. okay? This is about maturity, and so is Saturn. It's about a level of wisdom about the direction that you need to go, about the direction that you need to take. And for some of you guys, you've been putting off your dreams for a very, very long time, and now you are realigning, readjusting your focus to what actually brings you a level of emotional fulfillment. For some of you guys, this whole year has literally been about you readjusting, realigning your focus to what brings you a level of fulfillment and contentment, but you've been battling with certain restrictions because of Saturn. This is over. This is the energy of becoming. This is the energy of blossoming, okay? Whatever restrictions you were experiencing in your work life, in your service life, in your health life, your diet, you know, purifying your energy and your space of certain things, of certain people, clearing out that mental clutter, okay? This is the energy of the work you've done blossoming. All right, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Tell me about this situation. Wow. I like it. So, I'm not going to read this card because it hit the floor, but this is the Hermit that just hit the floor. And I'm telling you, like, this is that energy of becoming, okay? The Hermit is literally like the Emperor. After he like loses everything, he goes into the mountain to kind of meditate on what it is that he lost, how he lost it, why he lost it, whatever the case may be, before he comes to a level of enlightenment, right? The Eight of Cups is the minor arcana to the Hermit. It's like needing to walk away from something, being forced, or having, okay, Saturn making you leave something behind, changing your schedule, putting you through certain tests, right, in order for you to become who it is that you're supposed to become. That is also too very, very relevant with the the eighth house being here, because that's about karma, okay? It's about eternity. It's about walking away from things. It's also about gaining strength after walking away from something. And I definitely feel like that's where you are with this. Eighth house, a lot of you guys could have had to walk away from an intimate relationship, and you've gained the strength, you've regained your focus, and now you're very clear on what it is that you want. Leaving out of this Hermit energy to once and again, Aries energy, become the Emperor, right? Reputations are changing, okay? Full circle. Full circle, okay? Now, when I picked up these cards after putting the Hermit back, Six of Wands is here, okay? Which is a very successful energy, and it's crazy because you started out with this sixth house. You have something really, really amazing going on, Pisces. I like it. Tell me about the situation, please. Ooh, the Chariot and the King of Pentacles. The Chariot kind of wanted to come out as an issue. I think that rightfully so, because there is still like a stagnant energy that you're breaking out of. It's kind of like needing to readjust or regain, rebuild your momentum, right, in order for you to move forward with the Chariot here. Okay. Thinking about how you're going to move forward, okay? With the King of Pentacles being here right before the Chariot, I definitely feel like there is a level of you moving into some type of commitment, some type of relationship. For a lot of you guys, this is going to be you moving into a energy of like a leader, a promotion. The King of Pentacles is also kind of it's a steady energy, and I think that, you know, maybe because of Saturn being here, there's been a lot of change and fluctuation and things of that nature, especially when it comes to work. A lot of you guys are experiencing a lot of change, or have experienced a lot of change when it comes to your finances. Things are about to get on a very consistent and steady pace. All right, tell me what the energy of the Chariot and the King of Pentacles is. Ooh, I like it. Judgment. You got Judgment here. For some of you guys, this has to do with a reconciliation, okay? You could be coming back in contact with someone who you may have parted ways from in the past. There is a very heavy reconciliation energy, okay? It is Scorpio energy. Something may have changed or transformed in order for you to reconcile or come back around with this person. Something that I don't think, you know, was the easiest thing to accept. There could have been some reckless behavior that led to this reconciliation, but regardless of what transpired, whatever disruptions, you know, that you had to experience, this is going to open the doors to like you rebirthing a certain plan, okay? Improving a certain path or a plan. I'm definitely feeling an energy of hierarchy, okay? So for a lot of you guys, maybe there's a boss that was very disruptive, or, you know, a boss that was stagnating you, that you couldn't really, you couldn't figure out how to move forward or to flourish, right? Accomplishing your dreams because of this person's Saturn type of energy, restrictive, disciplinary sort of energy. And this person may have stepped down, moved on, moved forward. And now this has put you in a higher position where you are able to kind of reherd the crowd, employees around you. You could be putting new policies and things like that into place. I'm kind of picking that up with the Chariot and the King of Pentacles here. This is something moving forward, but not before someone expresses or showcases some level of leadership. Okay, tell me about You Deserve Love. Ooh. King of Cups. Well, I be damned, Pisces. Now, oftentimes I read the King of Cups as scorpionic energy. Now, for some readers, and for me at times, this is also Piscean energy. I feel like this is both right now. Some of you guys could have Scorpio somewhere else in your chart, okay? But I am feeling an energy of, it's like being emotionally rewarded for literally the time and the effort that you've put into something, for your service, okay? Some of you guys could be dealing with someone who's in the military. Definitely. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone who is in the military, has a government job, something of that nature, is definitely a part of some type of reputable organization, an organization that power. I just keep hearing power. There's a change in power. Okay, but with the King of Cups being here, this is definitely your energy. With this Ace of Cups here, I'm feeling like there is some level of an offer that comes in, but I'm more so seeing this as the energy of a trophy, an accolade. How does the King of Cups feel about this 8th house in reverse? How does the King of Cups feel about this 8th house in reverse? So you guys can't see what I see, but this King of Cups is staring at this 8th house in reverse, and he does not look happy. Okay, I kind of feel an energy of like somebody partnering with you. Oh, for some of you guys, definitely you could be dealing with a stalker, someone who has some type of obsessive energy. You may end up needing to get law enforcement involved. There is a level of protection I feel like is needed. I also feel like that is why Saturn is here. It's about restrictions and things of that nature, but not towards you anymore. There's a level of needing to restrict and draw a a line between you and somebody else. Okay, I asked how he feels about this 8th house in reverse. You got the Page of Cups here in reverse. This could definitely be about a child. This could be about an apology needing to be given that will never, ever, ever arrive, and you know that it won't. Because of the nature of this person. Expect the unexpected, is what I'm hearing, okay? And that also is ringing protection to me. When we are expecting the unexpected, right? That's like if you go on a hike. Expect that you might get lost and take more than enough water. Expect that you might hurt yourself, right? So you take a first aid kit, you know. You expect that, you know, the weather might be horrible, so you pack a jacket, you know what I mean? You pack, you know, maybe an extra pair of pants or whatever the case may be. Like, so expect the unexpected with whoever this person is that you're dealing with, okay? And make preparations. Definitely feeling a vibration of a family though, because I have the King of Cups, I have Cancerian here, and now I have the Page of Cups. You could be in some sort of a bicker, altercation, or whatever the case may be, between the mother or father of your children. This could be a change of custody or something of that nature. Tell me one more thing about this situation, please, for Pisces. Yeah, as I say, family, 7 of Pentacles, okay? So Taurus energy. Yeah, you got Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. I kind of feel an energy of like a passive of Patan, right? So you may have been married to someone, you could have had children with someone, and then you moved on, right? You may not have moved on and found a new relationship, but you did move on and find a new level of passion, right? Going back to talking about the difference between Pisces being a mutable sign and Sagittarius being a mutable sign. It's like whatever love you lost, whatever restriction you experienced in your relationship forced you to readjust your focus onto work, onto passions, things of that nature, right? This is an energy of passing the baton. Whatever you had trusted this person to do, okay, somebody intervened, possibly a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Capricorn in specific, a Taurus in specific, but it could be any of the earth signs. I feel like somebody was a part of the disruption, somebody intervened, somebody got in the way, somebody has too much of an opinion about the work that needs to be done here. But I feel like whoever this person is, they're very much so unrelated. Because I'm feeling a heavy family vibration. Like even with this King and Queen of Pentacles, like for this King and Queen of Pentacles to end up turning into like this King of Cups, Cancerian energy, right, which would be the Queen of Cups, and then this Page of Cups in reverse with the 7 of Pentacles. Like there's a possibility that some of you guys could be dealing, you know, with it could be an energy of like your child went to go live with the other parent. The other parent originally was doing a great job. You guys were communicating about, you know, the child, right, with the Chariot here. You guys were communicating about the child, and then someone took an extra step and decided that they were going to take authority over the situation. But I feel like it was more so influenced by a third party, okay? And then once that happened, you know, you kind of sat back. It was disruptive. You know, it gave you, it disrupted you at work, things of that nature. But once you took a step back, right, this actually ended up working out in your favor, or at least moving into this Scorpio season, it is going to transform. It is going to work out in your favor, okay, that this person decided to step down from their responsibility and pass the baton over to you, sending you your child back, sending you your responsibility back. For some of you guys, this isn't about a child, it's about a job. Like maybe at one point you were in charge, and then somebody else came and got some type of promotion over you, and now this person has been looked at or misjudged, or whatever the case may be, excused. Somebody has stepped down from power, change in power, and it's giving you an opportunity to step back into yours. Okay, going from the King of Pentacles, King of Cups here. But whatever it is, it's something that you're extremely passionate about. It's something that you've invested a lot of time in the past. This is an energy of not hesitating. So it definitely makes me feel like it either has something to do with family or has something to do with money. I mean, it could have something to do with a relationship, but that's not really what I'm picking up on. I'm feeling like whatever it is that you're having to not hesitate on, stepping into power, right? Stepping into an authoritative figure or a role, readjusting your focus towards something, has nothing to do with your relationship or your love life. In fact, it's actually adding to your relationship, to your love life, to your intimacy, or whatever the case may be. Whatever you hoped for in the past, possibly for this person, I feel like you're getting another shot at it. That's beautiful. Okay. Oh, let me ask one more thing first. How does Pisces break through this? Ooh. Surrender. 12th house, which rules Pisces. This is you stepping into your power. I'm telling you, like with the King of Pentacles, like that's why I told you, like with this King of Cups, I kind of read it as scorpionic energy because it's fixed, but it also, you know, is Piscean energy. Definitely in this space right now, I feel like this is both. Because you're a mutable sign, you are sometimes, you know, like tender, you're willing to, you know, surrender, right? That's your energy. But not this time around. This is you stepping into more of a fixed energy. You could have fixed energy in your chart somewhere, and this is you harnessing that energy, but not forgetting the true Piscean that you are. Bottom of the deck over here, you have allowing. That is how you're going to break through this situation. Allowing and surrendering. Like I told you, going back to this, right? Getting to know each other. Look how he's in this authoritative position. He's got this sword that he's ready to yield, or whatever the case may be. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. But the moment that she takes a step back, the moment that they start to relax, right? He has to come forward. He has to make a move. Allowing, okay, is how you're going to, this is not about being greater than. This is about surrendering and allowing things to, you know, fall into the places that they are supposed to fall into, you know. And I don't think that you're bitter about anything. You could be dealing with someone who is very bitter. I do pick up a bitter energy, but I don't feel like it's coming from you. Possibly it's coming from a third party, a meddler. All right, let's get you some advice. We're at 37 minutes, Pisces. These water sign readings have been off the chain, okay? What's the advice for Pisces? What's the advice for Pisces? A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Yeah, it's like this is an energy where there was a big imbalance in the past. A very, and I'm feeling for a lot of you guys, it was a legal imbalance, okay? I can't stress enough that for a lot of you guys, this has to do with your children, your family, your workplace. Things that you're extremely passionate about, things that provoke a lot of emotion, okay? But however the scales had been imbalanced before or tipped, you were focused on yourself and inadvertently brought balance into this situation by doing nothing. By doing absolutely nothing. It's like the angels came along and removed the weight completely from the scales so that something new could grow. There's some level of hope that's coming from this disruption. Bottom of the deck, you said it says your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. I'm kind of feeling like that was a passing energy from whoever the third party is, or the meddler, or the other situations, or a group of people that are involved with this situation. I feel like you're very much so in your power, where you know what needs to be done. You've been spending a lot of time trying to figure out how to get it done. But when Saturn, okay, is here, in the center of your reading, it lets me know that you're just in the heart of a test. The answers that you need in order to move forward, to move towards your destiny, are right before you. I really feel like you're very much so beyond needing a practical plan. You're waiting for restrictions to be lifted in order for you to put the plan into play. Well, Pisces, that's your reading. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if this resonates with you. And if you need a personal reading, the information to contact me is down below in the description box. See you guys next time.